Hey, welcome back, Costco cousins, to another edition of Costco Chronicles. As you can see, we are back at the Business Center Costco in Las Vegas, Nevada, just in the shadows, really, of the Las Vegas Strip. About 7 minutes to the Strip from here. At the end, you'll be able to see a glimpse of the stratosphere there. Oh, there it is there, the stratosphere there to the left, right there. We're right here near the strip. So if you're in town for a conference, instead of going to the strip club, come to the Costco Business Center. Now, this first picture, I want to ask, what do you think comes to mind from your childhood as you see this image? Drop a comment down below and let me know what you think. I'll tell you what came to my mind when I saw it a little later in the video. First thing that we're going to look at here is this Dawn Professional. Now, this is 5 gallons of Dawn. I don't know. It'll be hard for me to find a good use for this in the home. And it says that it is professional Dawn. Do I have the amateur Dawn at my house? What is the difference, I wonder? But if you don't need it for dishes, you can buy it for working out. This thing is a nice dumbbell. Two of those, you can really get ripped. 59.39 for 5 gallons of commercial grade Dawn. Now we're going to step into the refrigerated section, looking at the garlic here. 3 pounds of garlic for $11.99. A salad kit. These are all a little larger than you would see at your regular Costco. A 5 pound bag of onions for $6. A salad mix. These again 5 pounds. If you're having Taco Tuesday, but perhaps at your church, synagogue, or mosque, or maybe the Girl Scouts, this is what you need here. 5 pounds of coleslaw. Just add your coleslaw seasoning, your mayo and whatnot to that. And I don't know how this guy is in here with a t-shirt and a pair of shorts, but I have on a hoodie and a vest, and I am chilly in here. So let me move his cart out the way here and continue on. I really just want to walk through just to show you some of the differences between the regular Costco and this Business Center Costco. Now, this salad kit, and then I'll show the lettuce or the spinach here in the same type of container for the same price, by the way. This does exist in your regular Costco. However, the jalapeno peppers that I'm about to show you, I've never seen these before in my Costco. $6.69, but for a 5 pound bag. I gotta say, these don't look that great. You want to see some good looking jalapeno peppers? About 2 videos back, I showed the raised flower bed or raised planter from Costco, and I show where I grew some jalapenos, and they look much better and probably taste better than those. But your option, if you need it for bulk, this is the place to get it from. Lettuce, and again, back to the taco night, Taco Tuesday, you might need 32 pounds of sour cream. Well, here you go. The Daisy thing is only 2 pounds. It's $8.39, but you can get 32 pounds for $53. I don't know how you would use that much. And then there's some queso. You got a big glob of that here. 3.5 pounds, I think is what that said. So you don't need to worry if you got some type of catering type of affair that you're working on. Come here and get all of these different varieties of cheeses. And of course, they have some of the regular American and cheddar and all of that. But this is already pre-shredded. It's already pre-mixed. You can't go wrong here. They got this Mexican blend here. Again, this is a good setup if you're doing something big, a big event, a catering affair, something like that. And of course, again, it's the business center. So if you have a restaurant or a food truck, you're going to do that. Here, if you need to do 10 charcuterie boards, get your toothpicks, get those cubes, and you are good to go. And now, this is the product that I wanted to talk about from the beginning. When I looked at this initially, I immediately went back to my childhood when we used to get a block of cheese like this. It was in a cardboard box. Government cheese, essentially, that you would get if you were poor. So I'm curious, anybody else ever seen that type of cheese before that you got it free from your childhood? If so, I think I know about how old you are. You too are probably in your 50s, like me, and grew up with not a lot of resources because that good government cheese is how you make a grilled cheese sandwich that tastes pretty good. So even if you didn't have grilled cheese, maybe you want a whole lamb. Let's look at this, $126 for this halal lamb. I believe the halal is similar to the kosher in terms of how they prepare it in a cleaner way. I just don't know how I could fit that in my oven. So I would more be looking at these lamb cubes and the like. Or look at this, there's a halal duck as well, a whole duck. It's not a Peking duck, but let's peek in and see how much a whole one costs. About $21. $21 for a whole duck. That I could fit in my oven to prepare that. So, if that's something you're interested in. Maybe for New Year's, you want to do a special dinner. Get yourself a whole duck from the Costco Business Center. And you can see they have their freezer section, and some of those items again are going to be in your freezer section. I just saw the Phillips crab cakes over there. And 2 videos back, I did a review of that product. So if you want to know what that looks like cooking and how it tastes, please check into that video where I go through some of the Costco products and do a taste test on those. But I just want to walk through and show you the drinks aisle. So we have some of the energy drinks and Gatorade type drinks on the left, and then all of these different sodas. I mean, this definitely rivals your local Costco selection of drinks because, again, they're maybe thinking you have a vending business or something like that, or even just for a restaurant. And then the waters. I mean, this aisle, I think it's 2 aisles of all of the different varieties of water. Of course, they have the Voss and the Fiji and the Essentials, some of the high end. And this Fiji water happens to be on sale, probably on sale at the local Costco too right now. I don't know. I don't buy this expensive water, but if you do, they sell that here at the business center. So maybe during the next pandemic, if there is one, and fingers crossed that there won't be, but don't sleep on the Costco Business Center as a place to get stocked up when your regular grocery store and your regular Costco runs out of water and toilet paper. Consider coming here. There's plenty. And I like to get this box of Arrowhead water. So please stop for a moment with me. I'll speed this up. And I want to get a couple of cases here. This is just spring water. I like spring water and I prefer to buy it in the gallon jugs versus in the smaller plastic bottles, for the environment. And this is not a bad price. 6 gallons for $8.99 for that. But if you prefer getting it in the regular bottles, they have that as well. And they have other varieties of spring water. And here in Vegas, I tend to filter my water or buy purified water. And, you're losing a lot of minerals when you do that. So I like to get some of those minerals back in my water with the spring water here. And they have, again, several different varieties. This is all a whole aisle of water. I'm going to cut short here to go over to the produce because I want to get a couple of items, but it's just, you can find what you want. And again, this one, not as crowded as my neighborhood Costco in Summerlin this time of the day. This section, as every section, would be teeming with people in my Costco. So another benefit of being here is there are fewer crowds. Now I'm going to pick through one of these pineapples, and I was told that for a pineapple, you do want to see a little bit of the gold color that indicates kind of its at its ripe peakness. That one I think is too much, too much gold color. It's overripe. That one as well has got some black spots on it. So, and these don't have the crowns on them for whatever reason. They took the tops off, maybe to help shipping a little better. So, going to pick this one up. And I have already cut that, by the way, at the timing of the taping here. And that was a pretty good pineapple. That pineapple was very sweet. And some Fuji apples, going to get those as well. Again, these are available at your regular Costco there. I'm trying to go through and pick a bag. Some of these are pretty bruised up. I get this bag, and by the time I got it home, and as I look at it now, I see there's a gash in that one at the bottom, but I didn't notice that before I put it in the cart. When I got it home, several of those apples were all bruised. But in either case, you just don't know. But anyway, I cut them open and they were not bad. So nice sweet apples, a little larger than the normal Fuji apples that I'm used to eating. Looking at the grapes, but they only have seedless, so I am going to pass on that for today. I do sometimes eat seedless grapes, but prefer to have the seeded grapes. Now, let's take a look at the bread, some of the desserts, and some of the tortilla that they have here. And there is a large variety of that. So listen to some music, maybe get up during this part, do a little salsa merengue to burn some calories, and we'll come back and close it out at the end. Costco cousins, thank you for making it this far in the video. I appreciate you watching this channel. That is the second iteration of the Costco Business Center in Nevada. We have one more part to this that I'll probably have later in the week, because the next video, I got a special video for you. But if you've made it this far, I'd like for you to consider pushing the subscribe button to help this channel reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We are getting close, just north of 675 right now. We can do it with your help. Thank you in advance for that. And if you don't mind, on your way out, pushing the like button, that will be great as well. I appreciate you watching. Until next time, I'm out.